home format, raising the stakes across the board and providing fans in Russia with a spectacular slate of games. We start with the hosts. Nizhny Novgorod advanced out of the regular season by the skin of their teeth with a do-or-die win against Hungarian champions Falco Szombathely.
And Nizhny Novgorod win this one 73-68 and will progress to the playoffs, the round of 16 in the Basketball Champions League.
They found themselves in a group of death with BCL powerhouses like AEK, Turk Telekom and Strasbourg. But BCL MVP Casey Shepherd led the way, and the Russians never looked back.
So the Nizhny Novgorod fans have a lot to be happy about. Their team has booked its spot in the Basketball Champions League Final 8.
Through the season, we are going step by step, and right now we're here. I hope that everybody understands that it's great for us, for the team, for that coaching staff, for the fans, that we are make a very huge step.
This is a great moment for this club, and I would argue really the biggest moment for the club.
They have their work cut out for them when they take on a spicy Casademont Zaragoza, who beat them twice during the regular season.
You know, we were able to play in Russia in front of some fans, which was, you know, I loved, and we were able to win there. Hopefully we can do it again for the Final 8.
It wasn't always easy for the Spanish team, but they showed their resilience when the game was on the line.
2 to tie, 3 to win. Rupnik outside to win it. Seeley, he does! He makes the shot, half a second remaining. An unbelievable game.
We were down 1 or 2, so if he missed that shot, we start the BCL season with a loss, which is tough to come back from. And then the next game, we played Nizhny at home, and, you know, I hit that shot.
Ennis pulls up, Hail Mary, it's good, it's good, he got it, big shot 3.
It just showed us, you know, this is not gonna be an easy journey to get to the Final 8.
After all the hard work they put in to get here, Ennis has to smile at having drawn the short straw and facing the home team first in the Final 8.
Of course. Not saying it's unfair, but, you know, I love the big stage. I love, you know, the competition. Yeah, they're at home, but, you know, we can't cry about it. You know, hopefully we can get that win, and that might be the toughest mental game that we're going to face.
The winner of this matchup goes on to face either Pinar Karsiaka or Nymburk, both mainstays in the BCL. The tough year has strengthened Nymburk and prepared them to go further this year after bowing out at the quarter-final stage last year.
Games canceled, quarantined, some guys getting the virus. I just learned to just take the hits as they come, just knowing that you never know what's going to happen in life, but you just have to keep rolling with the hits and do the best you can, and I think that's what we've done this year.
No matter happens, this group of guys we had, they're very good at finding the will to win, and I think it's very precious.
They face the survivors of the BCL. Pinar Karsiaka clawed their way here, and having narrowly advanced, will want to make a statement that they're a contender.
I think it was a little tough for us just because we obviously have high expectations. The first group, we had to qualify on a do-or-die game against Bilbao, and then the second group, during the playoffs, we had to qualify on a do-or-die game again. We wanted to do better. We finished second in our groups twice. We wanted to finish first because that's kind of what we do. But we're also very fortunate to be in the position that we are because now we know that we're 3 games away from a championship. We're very aware of that, and we're very much looking forward to the rest of the competition.
I think against Karsiaka it will be a lot about helping and team defense because they are a team that are very good in one-on-one situations. They have a lot of skilled players, a lot of great scorers. We shouldn't rely on our defensive skills as individuals, but help ourselves and play good team defense.
On the other side of the bracket, surprise frontrunners Hapoel Holon qualified for their first BCL Final 8.
Holon are on the way to the Final 8 and will win the playoff group.
The beginning of the season wasn't well for us. We started off like maybe 0-2 in Champions League or something like that. So we were dealing with a lot of injuries, and that was tough because We had high expectations, and it wasn't starting the way we wanted to.
Despite their difficult start, Hapoel Holon turned things around in the playoffs and qualified for the final 8 in dramatic fashion.
Oh, they go long. Zeus got it. Game! Hold on!
The team's chemistry is evident for all to see and will play a pivotal role in any success they have moving forward.
Just being a good team and being tight together, that helps you win games. It helps you support your teammates better. So if you don't have that, you can't be a good team. You can't make it to a final 8 of a Champions League.
They find themselves taking on the defending champions and will be salivating at the chance to claim a major victory against a loaded roster who were humbled early in the regular season.
Halton to win it. It's flat. Weaver with the rebound. And time expires and Villa Ostend get a massive win.
First game of the season when we lost to Ostende, I think it was a surprise for us for sure, but at the same time we knew that they are a very good team and we had to play very good basketball, especially on the road. I think it was good for us. I think it was something that we needed. You know, everybody in this Champions League is good this season. You have to bring your A game versus everyone.
Obviously they're the reigning champions. Obviously they're an amazing team, and it's going to be a tough task, but I think we're up for it.
The last of the final 8 matchups features Lenovo Tenerife, who have planted their flag as serious contenders in this year's competition.
We've had solid games. We had a few setbacks in both groups, in both group phases. In the first one against Sassari, finally we became first, and in the second group it happened the same thing when we played Burgos on the road in the second game. But it was very hard, you know. We play against very solid teams that, you know, people were talking about having a chance to make into the final 8 as well. And we had to play our best to come this far.
The yellow and black face a resurgent SIG Strasbourg. The comeback kings earned their spot with a never-say-die attitude and recovered from a rough start to the playoffs.
I mean, I would be lying to you if, like, after we lost the third game, I would be like, man, it's probably over. But once we got that first win at home against Ike, I was like, in my head, I'm like, oh, yeah, we can run the table, because we thought we could have beat Nizhny at home, too, the first round, and we let that game get away. So going to Nizhny and getting that win, I think we was very confident that we'll beat Turk here, and that's what we did. People have been counting us out from the beginning, though. They're still shocked that we made it to the top 8. We just need to keep, you know, staying humble and keep working hard and proving people wrong.
We're not really focused on what the outside is saying. We know what we can do. We know what we're capable of, and we've shown what we can do. Obviously, top 8, a lot of great teams, great coaches. So it's going to be, you know, hard for everybody. It's going to be a lot of challenges, but we're ready for it.
For the champions, winning the title in October meant the celebrations were intense but fleeting.
And the best news of all, folks, is that we're going to start a new campaign in a couple of weeks.